Hello all, welcome to my channel. In this video we will discuss how we can host a ASP.NET Core Application in IIS Server. Before proceed this session, we need to set up our environment and we need to follow few steps. The first one, we have to install a IIS Server on your machine. In the second step, we have to install our .NET Core hosting bundle package. In the third step, we are going to create a default ASP.NET Core application and will generate a build files. In the fourth step, the generated build files we are going to deploy in IIS Server. Let's see how we can proceed this. The first step, we are going to install IIS. The first and second step I already done in my mission. Still I will show how we can install IIS Server. To install IIS Server, we need to open a control panel. Windows or control panel. Here in the control panel we can see programs and features option. Just click on this. In the left side you can see turn on Windows features on off. Just click on this and it will open one pop-up. Here you have to select Internet Information Services. Just expand and you have to select Web Management Tools and Worldwide Web Services. Under Worldwide Web Services, just expand. You can see Application Development Features. Just expand. You have to select .NET Extensibility 4.8. If you install 4.6, that also is fine. You can choose that. You have to select that. And Application Initialization you have to select. And ASP.NET 4.6 or 4.8. And other options, IIS API extension, filters, and WebSocket protocols. You have to select these options and just click on OK. So it will install required packages in your Windows. The second step, we have to install a .NET Core hosting bundle. So you can install by downloading from Google. Just click on Google. You can type .NET hosting bundle. You can install latest version. If you have installed in .NET 8.0, you can install. Otherwise, you can install a lower version as well. So you can see here in the ASP.NET Core runtime, you can see in the Windows. If you have Windows 64-bit, you can install 64. Otherwise, you can install a 32-bit. The hosting bundle is there. You can download and you can install this package. The third step, we are going to create a ASP.NET Core web application. For that, let's open Visual Studio. So just click on Create New and we'll select ASP.NET Core web application with the Razor pages. And I'm not going to write any program in this application. Just whatever is generated default application I'm going to deploy in a IIS Server. Just to give a name called test application. Just click on next. Here I chosen .NET 8 the framework. Just click on create. So this will create your .NET 8 application, ASP.NET Core. It will take some time to create a application. So now the application is created. Let's restoring packages. So whenever you create any program, so it by default the required packages will get restored from the nugget. So the packages are restored. So let's go and execute this. Let's choose IIS and execute. The ASP.NET Core default application, it will generate a few default web pages and Razor pages actually. You can see the test application, welcome, and here we have a home and privacy. So this default page we are going to deploy in IIS Server. the third step we have completed, and we have to generate a build files. To complete third step, just right click on the project. You can see publish option is there. Just click on this. You have to create a publish profiler. If you are hosting in Azure, you can choose Azure, and if you are hosting in a Docker, you can choose this. If you want to folder publish, you can choose this, or FTP. We have several options like this. In the web server, you can host it, or you can generate a build files through folder, and the folder you can deploy into IIS. In this I am going to choose the folder. Just click on next. So just finish, just close, and you can see once you set up the profiler, publish profiler, you can see publish button is enabled. Just click on this. It will generate, it will build your application, and it will generate a build files. You can see here the web app was published successfully to this path. Just click on this. It will open the path. You can see the path is this one. Just copy and open a IIS. Just Windows, IIS. Here, whenever I install that packages through Windows features and update, you can see in the ASP.NET that option you have to see. Before it was only IIS. Now after enabling those options, you can see the ASP.NET option. So when you are enabling this one, we can host only the ASP.NET web applications. So now we are hosting ASP.NET Core Application. So to host the ASP.NET Core Application, we need a ASP.NET Core module. So that option you can verify here. Under IIS section, we have a modules. Just click on this. You can see ASP.NET Core Module V2. So this option, when you are installing a ASP.NET Core hosting bundle, when you are installed, that time this option will get enabled here. Otherwise, will not get enabled. So when it is enabled the ASP.NET, only web forms it will allow to host. So now let's expand this. Under the sites, here you can see deep application pools and all there, and here the sites is there. Under site, we are going to create a right click. We have to create a website. So now we have to give a website name. I am going to give as a test, or I am going to give ASP.NET Core App. The site name ASP.NET Core App. And the second right side you can see application pool. This is a hidden. The application pool will get created. You can choose by default application pool also. So you can see. So now we have to choose the content directory, physical path. That meaning we have to choose a generated build files path. So now let's switch to here. I'll copy this and I'll go to C drive, Windows, INET pub. Under www root, I'll create one folder here, and this will be the test app. Under this test app, I'll paste the publish content. The generated build files I copied. I'll copy this path. Let's open IIS, and here I have to choose a path. So this under C drive, INET pub, www root, under test app. Just click on OK. So now the path is selected. Next, bindings. So you can see in the type HTTP, HTTPS, is there. If you don't want any HTTPS, meaning like we have to select a host and SSL certificate, all those. If you want, you can choose this HTTPS, otherwise you can choose a HTTP. So in the HTTP, the website will not get secured. In the HTTPS, it will get secure. When you have a SSL certificate, you have to select. So now in scenario, I will select a HTTP. The next one is IP address. If you click on this, you will get your local machine IP address will get. So just click, and here the port, the default port will be 80. You can modify this port to anyone, like 91, 92, like this. So as of now, I'll give as 80 only. Just click on OK. So now here you can see in the left side under the sites, ASP.NET Core app is created. Just click on this. You can launch this website by right clicking, manage website and browse, or you can, in the right side you can see actions. Here you can see browse the website. Just click on this, it will get open. Is opened in the default port 80. How we can host same application with a different port? Let's see that. Just open IIS once again. I'll click on same, add a website. Here I'm going to choose like ASP.NET, ASP.core, and port. I'll give port also. Just here you have to choose a physical path, the publish content path, inet pub, www test app, and here I am going to select a same IP, and the port I am going to change it to 92. Just click on OK. So now here I can see ASP.NET, ASP core port number, port I given name. Just click on the browse this. Here it is a default port 80 it is showing, and here is a 90. The default port is 80, but the HTTP is 443 is a default port. Like this we can host our application, different types of applications we can host in a IIS server. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.